Hey you guys, thanks for being here. If you felt called to this reading, trust yourself and trust that something magical, miraculous even, is honestly trying to make its way into your life. And this found you because it's about to happen. Um, Something beautiful, something new is coming in for you. And it all happened because you let something go. Or maybe you're in the process of letting something go, but whatever it is, your heart is opening and your heart is now leading the way for you. I am feeling so much divine feminine energy. So, for whoever this is for, you don't have to be a female. You can be male or you can do whatever, no judgment. But what I am saying is that this is talking about somebody. You could be a healer, you could be a fellow reader, you could be just somebody that is naturally in tune. You're powerful. And I feel like this is for somebody that is finally bridging that divine masculine, divine feminine energy within. And by doing so, something brand new is coming in for you. And I feel like the universe is going to start like conspiring with you. Yes, conspiring. That is what I am feeling. And I feel like you are going to be looking with new eyes and you're going to be seeing so many synchronicities in new ways. So pay attention. Pay attention. This is not by accident. This isn't random. If this found you, believe this is happening for you because it is. I have full intention putting this reading out that this finds who it needs to find, because seriously, something beautiful is about to happen for you. I before even doing this reading, I pulled some divine feminine cards just to get the sense of the energies. And what I'm feeling is there's just, it's speaking of like miracles, and it's talking about commitment to yourself and devotion to yourself. And it's like this call to just be free, and you are freeing yourself because this divine feminine energy within you is coming back online. And I feel like this is for somebody that you may have been procrastinating for a while. Like maybe you've been frustrated, or maybe you felt like you've just been like wasting your time with some project, with some, maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's just some dream that you put on the back burner. But it's like this is all leaving. Like you could have abandoned like certain projects or like given up on certain passions, but this is speaking of like a renewal coming in for you. And it's because you're bridging like the masculine and feminine in you, or it's about to happen. And all of these miracles, all of these signs, synchronicities, and symbolic happenings in your life are going to be really ramping up soon. And it's going to be happening to show you that you are doing the right thing. And it's because you forgave something. You could have forgiven yourself, or you could have forgiven somebody that hurt you in your past, or a situation that maybe you found yourself in. Maybe you didn't put yourself in the situation. Maybe you were just a victim to it. But what this energy that I am picking up for the collective is that you're finally putting the past aside and moving forward. And it's because of this bridge between this feminine masculine energy within you. It's like you're soft and hard. You're not bitter hard, but you're moving, you're doing, you're not afraid to take risks, because you know now that the risks that you take that are in alignment with your higher self, you feel it, you know it. And I feel like you're just going to get sucked into this sort of vortex where all of these beautiful things start happening for you. I love this energy for you, honestly. So if you've been doubtful, or if you haven't had a lot of faith in yourself, like right now, like you are being called to really embrace your heart. I mean, even If you are not feeling it sometimes, just take a minute and put your hand over your heart and just take a couple of deep breaths in and allow yourself to recenter, because you're taking the intellect and logic and bridging it with your heart, with this it's like a surrendering process where you're receiving. So it's like you're paying yourself, maybe literally, but I mean, maybe maybe you're signing your own checks now. Maybe, you're about to see a business boom. Maybe some sort of flow, new stream of income comes in for you. But it's like you are now in charge of this, like, I want to say prosperity even. And you might not see it yet, but it's coming. You just have to believe it. And I feel like this is for somebody that's finally getting out of their own way. And it's like you let go and you released control only to find you were in control the entire time. It's very counterintuitive, but I love this. Yeah. 22 could be significant. You could be seeing 222. In the past, you could have just felt this on the bottom of the deck. It says homesickness. So this could be literally, you could be moving, you could be getting a new home, but this is also speaking on a deeper and even higher spiritual like place of just existing like you don't belong. This could be for a star seed. You could just feel like, like you're out of place, out of sync, whatever in your own life. But this is saying, because this divine feminine energy in your heart is like clearing this space, it's like you are going to start feeling at home wherever you find yourself. So it's like you're bringing in like your own sense of heaven on earth. And it's because of this feminine energy, which is allowing you to be present. And that is the key to everything, is being present in the moment. And I think that is what is happening for you, is this masculine, feminine, you're meeting it in the middle. And it's being present where all of this stuff starts flowing in for you. So 22 could be significant for you. 22... Also, maybe you want to look into, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but 22 paths. Maybe you want to look into the original 22 letters, paths, spiritual, you know type stuff. What else do spirit? And also, if this is resonating for you so far, I hate to like be a nag or sound like everybody else, but I'm new to YouTube. And I'm trying to build something like authentic and real, where real people with like real hearts can come together. So if you can like, share, and please share. I want to know how this resonates for you. Share with me. It's nice to not feel alone. As I've mentioned before in other readings. But yeah, subscribe, whatever. Help me out, help you out. Like, I just love this reciprocity. So single-minded focus and long-term goals. Anyway, so you could have had this like tunnel vision or this certain vision for yourself that you weren't able to see other avenues, and this single-minded focus was actually causing blocks in your life from what you truly want, what would truly make you happy from coming in. And it's because in the past you had this single-minded focus that maybe, I'm seeing like Four of Pentacles in my mind's eye. And so maybe you were holding on too tightly, or maybe you were too rigid in the past, or maybe, you've just felt confined by society, whatever your conditions are in your life, take it as it resonates. But I feel like you being more present and not focused so much into the future, this is what's really opening things up for you. I just saw seduction and addiction. So some of you, maybe it's addictions to certain things that were keeping you at bay. This could be like, obviously like drinking or smoking or, porn, whatever. I don't know why that came in my mind, but missing link. So yeah, this, it's like you put away something, and this feels like self-limiting beliefs, but also just how you are going about and approaching things. Like, you are your own missing link, but I feel like you're a missing link for a lot of people, or a lot of good surrounding you. So you coming online, you're helping other people come online, metaphorically speaking. I mean, maybe you are coming online. Maybe you're like me and starting your own YouTube channel, or maybe you're just having more of a social presence, or maybe, you have gifts. You could be a writer. You could, whatever your passion is, like, there's, I feel, an audience waiting for you to learn from you. So yeah, true compassion, pushing the envelope. So yeah, you're finding your compassion, like this compassionate nature, and it's your passion that's going, if you find your passion and you go for it, like, it's like a code to the universe. Like, if you follow what excites you, what lights you up, it's so effortless. And the more you push for it, it's just like you were designed to do what makes you sing. Like, maybe literally, but we are, as human beings, like, that is like the whole point, is to find like what lights you up, because then you'll never have to work a day again in your life. Maybe you're seeking freedom, maybe you just don't want to feel pressure anymore. Learning to nurture, excuse me. So yeah, that's more of that feminine energy. So you're nurturing yourself. And you know what? I think that for some of you too, you're also nurturing those around you. I feel like you could be an empath, actually, with this energy, because I feel like you could be an empath, but you could have been holding back and feeling like, I can't give when I need to give to myself. Maybe you haven't been receiving. Maybe you feel like you're just drained after certain people, but it's like, you are stepping into this higher level where it's like more service. So it's like what you're giving, you're receiving back, but it's not like in a selfish way. And it's not like you're giving to the wrong people. Like, you could have been somebody that was giving to situations that weren't, I don't want to sound a certain way, but maybe they weren't worth it, or maybe you just didn't get anything in return. But you should not burn yourself, drain yourself, whatever, just to help somebody else. Because the truth is, like, a lot of us, especially as empaths, I think a lot of our lessons earlier on in life is we had to learn that you can't fix anybody that doesn't want to fix themselves. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose yourself and then need to fix yourself in the future if you give to those people. So I think it's like, also, you're going to start finding yourself in the right environments with the right people that, give to you in beautiful ways, where it's like reciprocal. So you're learning to nurture yourself. And this is really what's pushing this feminine energy. And it's in the presence where it's like, you're going to just be this, your light is getting brighter, is what I'm picking up. And it's because you're like following this passion. And these miracles, energy transmission, it's like these miracles and these synchronicities that are about to start coming in for you. 10 could be important to you. It's actually 10:10 on the clock right now as I say this. So energy transmission, you could have just been coming out of like a spiritual awakening or something. You might be being initiated, but your energy, like your frequency, is increasing. And a lot of times, we feel worse before we get better. So maybe if you've been feeling fatigued or low energy or just anything like that, like it's kind of like, shooting an arrow. You got to pull back, and sometimes you feel like you're being pulled back, but it's really just to, shoot you forward. And this is what's happening, is you're going to be shot forward. Well, not, like an arrow, in a good way. And you're going to land much farther than you would have landed if you would have kept the single-minded focus. So like, things are coming together for you in really beautiful ways because of this pairing between this masculine feminine energy. But it's like, you have to let your heart, that feminine energy, lead you. So it's kind of speaking, let the woman feminine go first, like a true gentleman. So it's saying, like, within you, be chivalrous to yourself and let the feminine in you lead the masculine energy within you. So that is saying, you know, surrender to the process, but start and approach things with a softer understanding and more of an accepting understanding. But with that, you know, the feminine energy is very intuitive. So listen and trust yourself. And then when you feel that, you'll feel it. You'll feel it either in your solar plexus or your heart, or you'll just have that like clear cognitive understanding that that is the path or that is the route to go. Then you let that masculine follow, because, and that's when you assert your energy. And that can be with people, places, things, pick your noun. But that's what this is speaking of. So let your feminine energy lead you and let your masculine energy follow you before you exert yourself. Don't burn yourself out. And the more present you stay in your life, moment by moment, the less burned out, the less fatigue you will feel. Excuse me. I just want to pick like 3 tarot cards for just a little bit of confirmation. And then I want to pick a divine feminine card just to speak more on these energies before we wrap it up. King of Cups. Yeah, so this is your masculine energy. You're softening. This is more empathetic. This is allowing that female energy to lead, I feel. This is compassion. This is just I just feel like you are going to be feeling more free within this masculine energy. Maybe you are, if you're a female, you know, the female role, obviously it's changing and evolving, but it's crazy. And I am all for equality and stuff, but it's so crazy how like a lot of the feminine energy or feminist movements and stuff like that, like I fully support, but it's so funny because a lot of us get trapped into this feminism, like this feminist notion, but what it really is it's like pushing you to be a masculine. And I feel like the feminine has been so lost, and it's like the feminine is coming back online. And I feel like this is also speaking of how you see, you know, to be a feminine is not weak, it is so strong. I mean, we make babies, like you are so strong. I mean, physically, there's even like scientific whatever to back it up that like women endure pain much better and easier whatever than masculine. I am not actually trying to get into this gender thing. I believe that all of us have both masculine and feminine within us, but I do feel like this is somebody, you could be a female that has been super duper in your masculine energy, and this is a reminder to not look at being feminine as weak. No, you are here to be you. So listen to your soul, listen to your spirit, but it's not about being masculine or feminine. It is about bridging those within you, and however that shows up in your unique life is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It's like, you know, like my daughter's father died, and it was like, not that it like made much of, well, never mind, I'm not going to get into my story, but I'm just saying that like it's when being a single mom and having to do like those dualistic roles as a masculine, feminine mom, dad, or whatever, as hard as it has been, it is just been such a light shined on those energies within me, and having to show up doing both. And I think that that is a piece, that missing link within us that we forget sometimes, is just having that masculine, feminine energy within. So it's like being able to step into, okay, do I need to be more soft and present, or do I need to be more, you know, self-disciplined and like all about getting things done, you know? And that's what's really helping you, is it's like this soft medium. It's the middle path is what I'm feeling. But yeah, another card. Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands, I love this because this is it's like the for me, the Queen of Wands, she's also the Witch of the Tarot. So, but also she is a commander of her truth. She is passionate. She is independent. She is love, though. And it's also, to me, she has that masculine feminine energy within her balance, because she's got that fire. You know what I mean? She's got that fire, but she's soft and she knows how to manifest. She knows how to create. She's very much in touch with her feminine qualities, her sexual energy. This speaks to me of your sacral chakra. So maybe for some of you, if you are feeling like this is not completely for you, or you're not fully open to this feminine energy, or you're feeling like you're trying to get to that point of balance, a lot of things that you can do is be creative. Create things, paint, play an instrument, listen to music, like just those things, like being creative. That orange energy, actually I have an orange candle burning, that orange sacral chakra, which it's like just about like right below or underneath your navel. Like put your hand on it, put your left hand on it to feel it and to ignite it within you. That's what's coming online. Judgment. Yeah, you're going through an awakening. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And for me, I am just seeing like this is all about like being in nature and in tune with your surroundings. And it's like it's about not like pushing yourself to drain yourself, to not feel obligated anymore. You're not going to be obligated anymore. It's like no more obligations. You're going to start living freely and doing as your heart pleases. That's kind of the overall message. Okay, I'm done with tarot, and let's just pick up a divine feminine. Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. And she has a feather in her hand. Feathers may be synchronistic. They may be signs that you're on the right path if you see any feathers. Lilith and Saint Bridget. Okay, Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. So this is about, that feminine balance within. It's incorporating light and dark. You're not going to take anybody's shish, you know what I mean? Like, but there's a softening and a hard, like it's a knowing when to be hard and when to be soft. Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Freya, the goddess of discernment. Yes, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So this is talking about that, again, that energy of masculine, feminine, and it's having that discernment of being present and intuitive, and then following that energy to know when you should exert your energy and when you should take action or not. So wait for inspired action because it's coming for you. Yeah, I realized I did not tap in to see, like give clarifiers or like any messages of who this could be for, but I'm going to just trust that spirit is, guiding those that need to hear this energy or this message will find it. So you'll know on a higher or deeper level if this message is for you, because we all have anyways this masculine feminine energy within us. But anyways, I am probably going to leave it here, but I think that, again, like, real beautiful things are coming for you. Like, miracles are coming. Miracles happen every minute, every day, in every way they can. You just have to believe and be open to it. And it all comes through the heart. It's all about the heart. Anyways, if you are still here, thank you so much for your time, your energy. Again, share with me how this resonates for you and what you're doing to bridge the gaps, with this energy. But yeah, as they all say, like, share, subscribe. Anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thanks so much. Much love.